With the NBA season underway, it's not surprising that some teams are looking at the opportunity to shake up their rosters. But expiring contracts and fractured relations mean many stars could be on their way out too. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at 10 stars who could be traded this season. Let's begin. Starting with number 10, D'Angelo Russell.
Donovan Mitchell in the bowl game. Out with the right ankle sprain. Russell for three.
So far this season, D'Angelo Russell hasn't been the focal point of the Timberwolves because of Rudy Gobert's arrival. The former All-Star has improved his game tenfold and remains one of the brightest young talents in the game. However, his progress has slowed somewhat in Minnesota. Plus, he hasn't been truly impressive for the Wolves either. The numbers he's posted this season have been mediocre at best, with people expecting a lot more from the point guard. He's averaging 14 points per game along with 3.3 rebounds and 6.5 assists. His shooting has been hovering in the 31% range, and that's certainly not a good sign of things to come with the Timberwolves hoping to become contenders. It could easily lead to the two parties going their separate ways because a player like Russell could also benefit from a change in scenery. Then at number 9, Kyle Lowry.
Nice game. Boy, short clock, step back over the 6'7", Mellow, nothing but core.
It's not a surprise that the Heat has tried to trade Kyle Lowry in the offseason, but apparently there were no takers. Of course, there was no urgency to move him on, but it's obvious that the former NBA champion isn't what he once was. In fact, with the poor start that Miami has experienced, Lowry's already become the scapegoat even though his numbers haven't exactly been poor. If things remain the same, there's a decent chance that the front office in Miami could jump the gun and move him on, although it wouldn't be that bad an idea considering he's nearly 37. Lowry's definitely in the twilight of his career and could be in search of one big final contract. The Heat wouldn't mind using him as a trade asset once they identify a suitable player to bring in. Up next at number 8, Gordon Hayward. Another all-star who could be on the move is Gordon Hayward. Arguably a top 5 wing, Hayward experienced regression at a very high level back in the day. As a result of that terrible injury, he simply can't play in a significant number of games. The Hornets are also struggling and believe that he's something of a liability at this point. There isn't much use for a player who can't come up with consistent playing time, even though his numbers are almost always decent when he is playing. It won't be a surprise if the Hornets decide to move him. With growing frustration around him, will Michael Jordan pull the plug on Hayward's haywire career? No, we're sorry. It just had to be done. After that, at number 7, Miles Turner.
Williams down the lane, met there by...
Oh my goodness!
Few players are better at shot blocking than Miles Turner, and he's available as well. The Pacers haven't made any attempts to block a move for Turner. The Pacers want him gone because his value is high and could easily drop quickly. They've got a new strategy built around Tyrese Halliburton and Benedict Mathurin absorbing possessions, so it's not like the Pacers are in need of Turner's talent. It's a little unfair, too, considering he's only a shot blocker. Turner has been posting impressive numbers so far this season. The 26-year-old came up with a staggering 31 points against the Timberwolves and is scoring 18.6 points per game this season. His three-point shooting has been insane, and he's draining 45.2% of his shots from the range. And he's also very much in demand. Any team looking for size should be all over Turner, and the Lakers' interest is genuine. Will they get him? Moving on to number 6, Terry Rozier. Unlike Hayward, Terry Rozier is something of a fan favorite in Charlotte. Why wouldn't he be? The man wears his heart on his sleeves and gives it his all every time he's on the court, from defending to scoring consistently. Rozier's got it all. And this season, he's scoring 20.4 points per game with 4.8 rebounds and 5.4 assists. The 28-year-old will always be seen competing for every possession and wants to win. Maybe a certain team in LA could do with this kind of hunger. For the Hornets, though, it's about sacrificing other players to clear cap space and sign a superstar to join their extremely talented point guard, LaMelo Ball. It's already a little tough for them with the Miles Bridges situation. They need stars, and Rozier could be used as an asset to bring them in. Making the top 5, Draymond Green. Easily one of the best and most versatile defenders in the league, Draymond's available, and he's also very much in demand with the Lakers and the Mavs leading the line. The Warriors might say he's not for sale, but the fact is, they don't have the money to sign him. They would have already tied him down to a contract if he was a priority. Green wants the max extension, and we're not sure he'll get it with Golden State. They decided to pursue deals for Jordan Poole and Andrew Wiggins instead, and with Green set for free agency in 2023, the Warriors could look to avoid the uncomfortable talk at the end of the season and letting him leave now, at least for something in return. Coming in at number 4, Russell Westbrook.
By Anthony Davis.
Westbrook takes it in.
To be fair to Russ, he's kept his head down and focused on playing only, and it's been working out well for him, especially after last season's horror show. Russ looks like the best sixth man in the NBA. For the Lakers, though, it doesn't mean they'd want to keep him a minute more than they need to. Nobody knows what will happen with the Lakers next season. All three of their superstars will be in their 30s, and they've got no draft capital to make the trades. More importantly, the Lakers haven't made it a secret that they want to trade Westbrook after trying and failing to land multiple deals for him with many franchises. Despite the recent upturn in form, Russ is a shadow of his former self. There are many deals that the Lakers are considering, they just need to decide how many picks they want to part with. Into the top three, Julius Randle.
Perhaps to start this year. Final seconds, Randle gets the jumper off and knocks it down as the buzzer sound.
The New York Knicks have been crying out loud for a superstar. They fumbled the bag with Donovan Mitchell. It was right there. No reason for it not to happen. And now, he's tearing it up in Cleveland. Meanwhile, the Knicks are playing like they always do. Without a superstar, there's no purpose for them. And Julius Randle, despite putting up serious numbers, is seen as nothing more than a player that'll contribute to a decent package for a superstar. In fact, every player on their roster is dispensable, apart from maybe Jalen Brunson and RJ Barrett. At the least, Randle can bring in many first-round picks, so the Knicks should be looking to cash in on him as soon as possible. Once again, leading the list of candidates are the Lakers, but will they ever make a move or just keep monitoring those targets? The penultimate pick, DeMar DeRozan.
Off the shot, big slithering to the rim.
Selling like hotcakes are DeMar DeRozan's stocks. He's been scoring consistently since landing in Chicago. And while he's still horrible from the range, the high volume of scoring he brings to the side is so underrated. Despite those amazing statistics from this season, DeRozan wouldn't be comfortable in Chicago. Any team looking to add a scorer to their side would be hot on his tail. The Bulls can't quite keep their core together and are once again showing their inconsistency. Injuries have hampered their roster, but it is still more promising than the 6-10 record so far this season. The Lakers are interested, of course, but so are the Knicks. Maybe this could be the superstar they're looking for, but he's not good enough to be the best player on a championship side. Finally, at number 1, Kyrie Irving.
Shoot. Irving wants it. Irving dancing around ball. He got it! Tie game!
When he's not making headlines for controversial takes, Kyrie Irving remains one of the most talented players in the league. No one in NBA history can match Kyrie's trickery on the ball, and he has the best handles of any point guard to play the game. Unfortunately for the 30-year-old, his off-court troubles are way too many for Brooklyn to keep him beyond the summer. He's off in the summer, but it could happen earlier too. Once again, we know the Lakers have been reliably linked with a move. LeBron James has personally asked for the move to happen, but it never materialized. That doesn't mean it still can't happen. Some rumors are emerging once again, especially with LeBron sticking up for him after the anti-Semitic tweet from Kyrie. Is he worth giving up 2 future picks? Will it be enough for the Lakers to turn their season around? Well, that's a wrap for this video. Which of these stars would you love for your favorite team to trade for? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you at the next one.